videos.
Yo, you're in trouble.
Why?
Oh shit.
That crypto shit.
Hey, Steve, get his ass from right now. Hey, how we doing though?
Real good.
You good?
I just did a podcast with Tana Mojo. It was so raw, so real.
Hey.
We got the...
Hey,
Yo,
Mr.
buddy.
Gemini.
Jesus, bro, you scared
Daniel Keem, or Keemstar as he is more commonly known, is one of the most influential but also controversial figures on the internet. He made his start doing trolling videos in early 2009 and would end up starting a show called Drama Alert, the TMZ of YouTube. Keemstar has been around on the internet for about 14 years and has been able to sustain himself through many different business ventures and has made millions in the process. But Keem's life has taken a bit of a strange turn in the last few years, and I thought we could take a look at that today.
Start spreading the news.
In 2021, Keemstar broke up with his girlfriend of 13 years, and he was single for one day before jumping back on the dating scene.
Adam, I was so excited to be a fucking I couldn't wait to be a fucking whore. I was so excited.
With Kim's 40th birthday approaching, he decided he was going to retire from Drama Alert and hire someone else to host the show.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar, and I quit.
However, a couple of months later, he would go back on this and announce that he'd signed a 2-year contract for a sponsor with a gambling site.
I just called off my retirement and signed a 3-year deal with my bookie. So ladies and gentlemen, March 8th, 2022, on my 40th birthday, I will not be retiring.
However, towards the middle of 2022, Kim would stop posting drama alerts to YouTube altogether and begin exclusively posting them to Snapchat in an attempt to capture a new audience. Snapchat drama alerts are awful, but I guess Kim has found some success with the format. Kim has also hired someone to take over the Drama Alert Twitter page, which mainly posts impression farming tweets. Sometimes Kim would see this and be unhappy and decide to call out his own brand in the replies for bad reporting. Kim was attempting to make a name for himself in the influencer boxing space. He started a company called Happy Punch where he would sign fighters and worked very closely with Misfits Boxing, KSI's company. Kim was regularly under fire from the H3 podcast, who would often mock him for segments of their show. Kim, who had finally had enough, decided to create his own show called The Keemstar Show to combat the H3 podcast. However, Kim was desperately searching for a co-host. One night, he found himself on an Augie RFC stream debating a guy named Salvo Pancakes, who had been attacking Kim and his girlfriend regularly on his YouTube channel.
Hello,
This-
can he go? Hello, can Keemstar continue to fall? Keemstar continues down his path
He's in the shower.
of irrelevancy
guy is
and
weird.
nonsensicalness. He appeared on a panel with a pedophile right in the middle and Papa Gun right up top. All people that I've been openly making fun of this year. But yet, YouTube's Killer Keemstar thinks it's okay to spend time and time with the internet's worst people. Remember, when he's not spending time with these crazy people, Doc on the radio, that Asian dude's fine. He's spending time with his fugly ass girlfriend, Bradley. At one point, are we just gonna have to write off Keemstar as washed, irrelevant, and an untalented hack? I know I have.
Keemstar, what's that fugly ass girlfriend of yours doing right now, huh?
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna
This
just
is
sit
his
here and
personal
talk.
attacks.
I'm not gonna
take it back.
talk
Hold on,
to you.
hold on.
I'm not gonna talk to you if you're gonna be like that.
Keemstar decided that he was the guy for the show.
Live from Buffalo, New York, you're watching The Keemstar Show with your host, Killer Keemstar, co-host, Salvo Pancakes, the lovely Miss Bradley, the special guest, Jalen, and producer, Chris.
Hello!
Chris, you don't want to put on your cam? Okay, all right.
The format of the show was Kim and Salvo going over YouTube drama with occasional YouTuber call-ins. However, the show slowly began to fall apart. Keemstar would regularly berate his producer, Chris Denark, on stream, and even did a members-only stream while drunk, where Chris is berated for over an hour for messing up a shoot.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Get back on the program. We find another place to do the Halloween special at, right?
Yeah.
And we get there and we start filming it, and then Chris runs out of SD card footage with a 256 gig card. How long was it?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes of footage, people. Keep in mind, we're in the public. Like, everybody wants to take a picture with Keemstar. I'm dealing with all that.
Are we doing
Dude,
sound check?
I am literally doing the work that Chris is supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Just to make sure this is right. I'm like, what settings do you have, Chris?
Yeah.
Is this like a fucking Pixar movie?
Right. 'Cause-
What is going on? Is this 4K? Did he put 3D on this bitch? What is happening right now?
Right.
And just so you know, I've had so many drinks and smokes and everything else tonight. I'm in a state where I'm totally probably embarrassing myself.
You're not.
I don't care.
No,
I don't care.
You're real, man. You are real.
I don't care. I want to go live because I'm this angry.
I want to give Chris props here. He did work very hard.
I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad. To anyone that's a real fan of the Keemstar show shit, you don't understand what I am going through to produce this fucking content for you. Bro, I have no help from anyone, bro.
Come on.
No, you're an asshole. We're on a bender right now. We're on a fucking bender. We're not sober. We're not even close to sober right now. He's gotta set his camera up for fucking 3D. For fucking Pixar movies. For it to be fill up 256 gigs in fucking 10 minutes. We click on, and guess what? It's fucking cat videos, people.
It was one video. Hold on.
Fucking cat. His SD card is all fucking cat videos. I'm pissed.
Yeah, so this is actually not a joke. Keem, this is actually not a bit. What are you thinking about right now?
Dude, listen to me. All right.
Should we do call-ins?
I have been wildly successful. You asked me a question. You want me to answer it, or do you want to interrupt? I've been wildly successful by working my ass off. All right. And that work ethic came from me growing up on a dairy farm and just doing the dumbest fucking shit and making barely no money.
It says it takes 2 seconds to convert the files, by the way.
That's exactly.
Someone also said that they don't want to hear you complain.
So I have to convert it that way.
Should I mute you? Because I was in the middle of saying something. You're muted. Little Keemstar in 2009, if he had the opportunity to do what Chris is doing, like, I'm gonna format that fucking card, bro. How do you not format an SD card? That seems like the most simplest things to do. And I'm frustrated. I'm so frustrated.
Salvo was also extremely unhinged, often saying things that crossed a line. Every time Keemstar would try to get a guest on the show, Salvo would often blow it for him.
Listen, Brandon, any guy, any man that was in a psych ward is instantly beneath me, right? So you're already off to a false start there, Brandon Buckingham. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. Listen, Brandon Buckingham, what clout do you have? Have you seen every comment about you, calling you a fucking clown, calling you a fucking pussy, calling you a fucking nuthead? What clout could I possibly get from you, bro? So why did you come on our program, Blade, and claim that your girlfriend did not cheat last night?
You called me.
I called him. I called him. To be fair, Blade, you can just so you know, you can hang up.
No, he's not allowed to hang up. I'm gonna spread rumors and lies about him if he hangs up.
No,
Blade,
shut up.
we're pulling up the clip here. We're pulling up the. Listen, lady, do not lump me into anything. I am my own entity, and I will start the rumors now.
Don't call me lady. My name is Rebecca.
Okay, sir. Okay, I'll call you sir.
Hey,
no problem,
don't
sir.
be misgendering people.
No problem,
it's
sir.
Rebecca.
No problem, sir.
It's Rebecca.
No problem, sir. Okay, so our producer literally is failing.
There's no Twitch, YouTube,
everything.
That woman needs a reality check. Cheating on Blade.
All right, you ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Aiden Ross is not on cocaine.
Aiden Ross, it's several. Hold on, Aiden Ross, it's several pancakes. Tell Mike Malak that he's a scammer and he's a liar. Okay? Mike Malak, you're a fucking liar. You lied, Mike Malak. I know what you did. Salvo Pancakes is coming for you.
All right,
Salvo Pancakes is coming.
Enough, Salvo.
The show often failed to break over 30,000 views, but Keem didn't care and seemed pretty committed to the project. On November 18th, the show was scheduled, however Buffalo, the town that Keemstar lived in, had multiple blizzard warnings. Salvo decided not to come as he had to make the drive from Ohio and didn't want to risk being snowed in at Keem's house. The producer Chris also wasn't willing to risk it. A furious Keemstar went ahead and did the show anyway and brought in his girlfriend Brantley to co-host the show.
The Keemstar Show with your host, Keemstar, co-host, not f***ing here, producer, also not f***ing here, the lovely Miss Brantley.
Salvo left the show permanently on bad terms with Keem and Brantley. Brantley would end up replacing him as the co-host. Keem would end up inviting Salvo back on the show, along with his friend, a YouTuber named Edwin Generations, for a guest appearance. Edwin had also brought a girl with him that he was meeting for the first time. Now, this is one of the most wild Keemstar streams I've ever seen in my life, maybe excluding one.
Fuck this! I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up!
It's hard to summarize this whole stream, so I'm just going to show a few of the highlights.
He's right, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day,
I'm not playing that game. She's coming at me for not calling her back. I go, Brantley, you trashed me the night before. I don't have to call you back.
You trashed her first, saying that. Like,
I never trashed her first.
you said the show would be better if you were on it.
I never trashed. What are you talking about?
Stop! Okay, listen. All right, we have a show to do. We have news. We have topics. We have Edwin Generations here. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to be fucking boss here. All right, we're all gonna have a great show. Chill the fuck out. All right. Well, we're all drinking. Emotions are running high. Yep. Emotions are running high.
Why is she mad that I didn't call her back after trashing? Bro, come on. I'm sorry.
It was 3 days after. It was 3 days.
But that's not her to decide.
Brantley, good lord.
Made up with us. Why can't you answer my call?
You get to this.
We're friends, right?
And you trashed me.
We apologize, and you even said that we're friends. You even said that we're friends.
I'm ignoring you. I'm ignoring you. But you're trashing me. Shut up. I'm ignoring you. Shut up. Get out of my face. Shut up. Shut up.
Shows a lot about you, Salvo.
I don't owe you a phone call, Brantley. All you did was trash me and took my fucking job. I don't owe you a phone call, bitch. You trashed me.
Guys, how many times do I need to ask for peace?
They hooked it up. My kids are going to have a Christmas. That is very nice. That is actually awesome. Oh, my goodness. That's it? Oh, my goodness. Just 100? Thank you, buddy.
Okay, Charles Martin with that donation, that is actually funny. He does look like a Tommy Lee cosplayer.
Get off. Does Salvo just hump? Get off me. Dude, this shit is nice. Wait, he's kissing him. Get the kisses up. Get the fuck. Wait. Enough. Stop. Get off me. Get off me. Okay. No. Thank you. Literally, stop. Okay.
After the conclusion of this disastrous stream, they all go out drinking. YouTuber Nicholas Diorio, who had been in a disagreement with Keem at the time, was quite amused by the stream that had just unfolded. He tweeted out a clip of Brantley and Salvo's argument, claiming that Brantley had said the N-word.
Exactly.
Brantley.
Keem and the others arrived home from the bar, and when Keem and Brantley discovered Nick's tweet, they were furious and did not understand it was a joke.
20 minutes ago. What a piece of shit, dude. That is like deliberate.
Let's go on live stream. I know for a fact.
No. That's the worst thing we can do right now.
I know for a fact that he'll go on his shit.
Wow, dox him. Dox him.
I know for a fact that he'll
Keem,
go on
any thoughts? I mean, Diorio is so desperate. That fat little pig is so desperate for Keem fucking L. He's trying to cancel your girlfriend Brantley by claiming she said the N-word. Thoughts?
I don't do that.
Oh, man.
I don't do that.
Did you say the N-word?
No.
Keem!
I don't do that.
She did not say it. And I know when people say the N-word.
Why is he saying that? Why is Diorio saying you said the N-word?
Dude, everyone is responding to him saying that she didn't say the N-word. Like, his own fans are saying this.
He's forcing a rift.
Nick, dude, I understand that you're upset.
Hold on, wait.
I understand that you're upset that like we got into a debate and I completely destroyed
Oh.
you, right?
Period. Like,
but
you're
this
done.
type of cope
You're
is
done.
not gonna work, bro. I'm gonna
You're
rub this in your
nothing.
fucking face forever.
Oblivious.
Oh shit.
That's real.
Oh shit.
You shouldn't have done that.
Daddy's on his phone. Diorio's in trouble.
Now, the details of this were a little foggy, but what ended up happening after is Salvo and Edward would end up having a threesome in Keemstar's living room with the girl Edwin had bought, but Salvo was a married man. It would end up being revealed that Salvo Pancakes was a sex pest and had been attempting to talk to multiple fans of his in a sexual manner, and even met up with one in person. When Keemstar caught wind of this situation, he did a live stream talking about the allegations and listening to the stories of the apparent victims. Keem cut ties with Salvo, he ended up divorcing his wife, and was eventually terminated from YouTube. Keem eventually just gave up on the Keemstar show. Keem began putting most of his time into his boxing company, Happy Punch, signing as many influencers as he could and putting them in the ring. He was able to set up many impressive fights, and somehow even got blacklisted comedian Sam Hyde in the ring.
Hassan Piker, I'm coming to you in Los Angeles at your house.
Or in the ring.
No, in real life.
Keem got a crazy idea in his head. He was close to Boogie2988 and Wings of Redemption, two overweight, old-school creators who had both been struggling financially in the last couple of years. He wanted to try and set them up in a boxing match on a Misfits card. This seemed impossible due to both of them having extreme health conditions and have struggled to stay committed to things in the past.
Boogie is a giant pussy. No, he is. He's never been in a fight in his life. He's constantly apologizing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Like, what? The idea of him fighting someone physically? No way. It's not happening. Wings of Redemption doesn't leave his mobile home. He lives in a trailer and he is not leaving it, all right? He was supposed to go to PKA on that camping trip. Did he show up? No.
However, somehow Keem pulled off the impossible. Wings vs Boogie was set up for the prelims of the Misfits boxing card in London of May 2023. Keem put together a documentary for the Drama Alert channel of his experience trying to get Wings and Boogie prepared for their fight. The fight took place with great success, with Wings coming out victorious. However, Keem had more plans for Wings and Boogie. Keemstar had the idea in his mind for a project called the Lolcow Podcast. The podcast would feature Wings, Boogie, and DSP Gaming. A lolcow, as Wikipedia describes, is someone whose eccentric or foolish behaviours can be exploited to amuse onlookers. Boogie, Wings, and DSP all fell into that category, and maybe even Keem a little bit too. Wings and Boogie were self-aware lolcows, however DSP was not, and the project had some difficulty getting off the ground as DSP was unwilling to work with Keem.
He wouldn't contact me, I had to DM him. He would not talk further in the DM about what this was until I demanded it. I'm like, dude, just tell me what you're talking about to see if I'm interested. I don't want to get on a call with you unless you just say, what if he had said something I'm totally not interested in at all? I can say, no, we're not even bothering with it. He wouldn't, I had to like pull strings to get him to even say, okay, I want you to be like a host on a show. And then he wouldn't even talk any further. He demanded a phone call. I give him my number. I give him the specific times to call. He calls the wrong times.
When we're at the very beginning of an idea and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with this business, it has to be like real communication back and forth in a phone call, like it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it was so important for me to get on the phone with you.
Okay.
Do you agree or disagree? Does it make sense to you, Phil?
Keem decided to bring in Tommy C, who had been a co-host for his 2016 podcast. Tommy's role was to act as a lead in a somewhat neutral party. However, the project fell apart when somehow a complete random was able to wrangle his way in.
I'm thinking this guy's just a helper, right? I'm thinking that this guy isn't doing anything other than just helping, assisting. And he's going out of his way to be like, okay, guys, I'm going to set up the stream deck, and I'm going to set up the StreamYard, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, right? All stuff that I was fine with. What he wasn't telling us was that he created the Twitter in his name. He created the Instagram in his name. He bought the fucking domain. He trademarked the goddamn thing. All in his... He wasn't saying any of this.
Keem did a revamp of the show, bringing in Nicholas Diorio, Subordinary Gamers, and Turkey Tom to join the extended cast of the podcast, and have them host their own episode once a month, as well as joining in on some of the Wings and Boogie episodes. The podcast launched with great success, and Keem had little involvement with the episodes and simply acted as a manager for the project. Although Keem and Boogie did get into a disagreement pretty quickly that ended with Boogie on his hands and knees begging for forgiveness.
So you call him to Rich, you tell him I'm busy, he starts milking you, you start answering every fucking question because you're an attention fucking freak, and then you have a face-off with Muta on Rich's stream. The face-off between you and Muta should be on your podcast. That's monetized, that you make money on. Fuck you and your stupid fucking head. This is not a mistake. This is not an accident, you fucking retard. You did this on purpose. I talked to you before you went in. I fucking hate you. Fuck you. All the time and effort into this fucking show to help you guys out, and you can't do the simplest task. I fucking hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
That pretty much brings us up to current day. I wanted to try and end this video with some sort of a point or conclusion, but to be honest, I don't even really know what to say. At this point, Kim has made enough money to do whatever he likes, despite how many times people try to cancel him. It never seems to work, and he always seems to have a platform in the mainstream community. Kim has somewhat become a lolcow himself, but whether he's self-aware of this is unclear. But I don't think he really cares. He's just gonna keep doing his thing, and his infamy in the YouTube community will never be forgotten. My name's Keemstar 10. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.